Listen today, some very exciting moments after a dozen sea turtles were released back into the wild with help from the Houston Zoo. Now, the turtles were found earlier this year stranded in icy cold water.
But they were nursed back to health, and before they were released, researchers put trackers on their shells to keep track of their progress. Stephen Goen live in Galveston with the details. Stephen.
Len, Reika, this is not something you see every day. These green sea turtles are part of a threatened population, and experts say their contact with humans should be limited. Still today, for a brief time, we got to see them up close. Along this stretch of the Galveston shoreline, each turtle had their moment in the sun today. One by one, they were carried past the crowd into the Gulf to start their journey back home after spending 2 months on land, fighting to survive.
I'm just glad they get to go back home and be able to be in their habitat.
In January, Dr. Joe Flanagan with the Houston Zoo says almost 24 of these green sea turtles were in danger, stranded in Galveston Bay and Matagorda Bay.
When they were found by our team and the A&M team, the body temperature was at freezing or just slightly above, which is not compatible with life.
So the Houston Zoo helped to rehabilitate the animals, along with the Texas A&M Gulf Center for Sea Turtle Research, until 12 of them were strong enough to be released.
They are healed. They're healed from their injuries, but they still have a long time ahead of them. These animals will live 75 to 100 years, maybe even longer.
Today, as they went back into the water, 3 of the turtles were wearing these satellite monitors.
But this will allow us to get probably 10 to 15 locations per day over the next 3 or 4 months. We'll see where these turtles are spending their time.
Dr. Chris Marshall with Texas A&M keeping an eye on that data to ensure this endangered population continues to get the help that it needs.
The populations have really dwindled, and so things have been put in place to help them recover, but there's a lot more work that needs to be done.
Now, Texas A&M hopes to open up a sea turtle hospital here in Galveston in the next 2 years to help this population out. If you come across a green sea turtle on the beach, experts say don't touch it. Call your local wildlife experts. In Galveston, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Yeah, they recovered well at the Sea Turtle Hospital. Quite a crowd out there today, too. Stephen, thank you.